Alright, I'm live. Let's go ahead and set the chat filter. Ha. My phone's gonna die. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. I'm getting kitty attacked. He kitty attacked me before I even started the live stream. He thinks if he purrs, it makes it all fine and dandy. He's up here purring. Hmm. 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 You a special kitty. Hey, you a special kitty. You are a special kitty. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do a blessings one-handed. Because I'm currently being kitty attacked. I don't think I'll be able to do it one-handed. You gonna sit there? You gonna sit like you? You're so special. You're gonna fall, dude. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall if you keep sitting like that. You have to get up. You're gonna have to get up, mister. If I move my arm, you're gonna fall. Yeah, you're literally on the edge of the chair. You're gonna fall. He's such a special kitty. Ow, Kush. The claws, man. Ow, the claws. For that one, you're getting down. That was a bad claw. Ow. He sunk that claw in there. That little sucker. Alright, well now I got two free hands. I'm gonna do blessings. Stinker. He just thinks I'm a giant claw of Matt. He could do whatever he wants. I'm bored. Blessings be to you and to me. All these bush dwellers. It says we got 11 bush dwellers. Blessings be. Ooh, those are good blessings. Just bush dwellers today. Nobody talking. What can I do? I can start these things. Why not? Boom. Cool, I can see it. That's pretty cool. I just wanted to see if I could see the goal on the screen. I'm the only one here, so it doesn't matter. I hate myself. It's okay, I could talk to myself, I guess. Do 14 people here, nobody's saying anything. It's fine. I'm gonna do some more blessings, because why not? I'm bored. Welcome in, Ms. Graves. First person to say something. Hope you're having a blessed day. Oh, thank you, Ms. Graves. Thank you, Janice. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just waiting on parts to come in from Amazon so I can fix my car. Oh, thank you for the corgi, Ms. Graves. Welcome in, Brother Dustin. That's cute. That's almost blue. Okay, that is almost blue for real. Wow, that corgi stayed forever. I swear that looks like Blue Dream. She's got probably got corgi in her or something. No, she's just Weenie Dog and Blue Healer. No corgi in blue. Welcome in, Brother Paulo. Woo! Do another one. Welcome in, Amy Mead. And Jay, if you're there. Oof. One day I got an idea. If I can get enough dabs, every time somebody enters the room and says hello, I'm gonna do a blessings. Not today. I don't have enough dabs to do that today. But one of these days I'm gonna have enough to do it. But I think there's enough people here that I can talk about the future of the giveaways. For gifted memberships from now on, it's not going to be a goodie box full of goodies because of shipping nightmares and logistics of going overseas and stuff like that and how they hold packages hostage. From now on, we're going to do scratch tickets. I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy a bunch of scratch tickets ranging in from $2 to $10, you know, like it's going to have a bunch of different scratch tickets. And every time you gift a membership, Your name gets put onto a list for the giveaway. And when we hit 200 gifted memberships, I'm going to have a giveaway. And what I'll do is I'll put a bunch of names in the hat. Every entry, every name you're on, every gifted membership you give gives one entry into the hat. And then when it comes for the tickets, I'm going to pull random names for who gets what ticket. That way, if you get a win, I can send you money via PayPal or Cash App. And we don't have to worry anymore about shipping and handling costs or stuff like that. Now, anything out of the gumball machine, if you get, welcome in, little girl. If you get a prize out of the gumball machine, then that you still have to cover shipping and handling. Now, I do have everything light as it is, so hopefully there's nothing too heavy in there that'll be super expensive for shipping. I tried to keep everything, small. So that if you do have to pay for shipping, it's less than $10 within the United States. Overseas, I don't know. They're weird about their shipping stuff. They like to charge extra for all different kinds of stuff. But I think it'd be a lot of fun because we can have multiple winners in the giveaway. Now, it could be the same person over and over and over again. We don't know. It depends on how many entries they have, how many times they can get pulled. You have a 1 in 200 shot. Every time you gift a membership, you got a 1 in 200 shot. Miss Graves currently has quite a few, so his brother Mike. Let's see. I'm only dying a little bit. It's alright. Alright. So we have 36 entries so far of the 200. And Scratchers Amanda has 10. Miss Graves has 15. Paolo has 1. And Brother Mike has 10. So they're all pretty much tied. Yeah, kind of. Let's see. I just got a message from Pulse about everybody's a winner. Oh, I got 60 cents of free play. I forgot to collect my free play. Oh, okay. That wasn't what that was. Alright, so I got 60 cents to play in Pulse. Casino. We can go play that a little later. So you're saying there's a chance. I tell you, I got a better chance than you got a better chance in my drawing, in my giveaway, than their chance. Oh. But yeah, no, I think it'll be a lot of fun, since my channel is more of a scratch channel anyway. Now there's more of a chance for the it's not just one. We're not gonna spend 2 hours writing names down to pick one winner in 10 seconds. I think it's going to draw it out a little bit more, which is going to make it a lot more fun than just, what we've been doing. Because what we've been doing is just spending a lot of time writing names to pick one in 30 seconds and it'd be over. It's like very anticlimactic. It was more like 1 in a million, yeah. Yeah, that was his chance. 1 in a million. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh, that was the greatest. I think that was one of the best ones in that movie. So you're saying there's a chance. Just, oh, that's funny. I don't know if you guys noticed, I had to trim my mustache because with my big mustache, if I don't trim it, people just see me with RBF and they just constantly think that I have resting bitch face and I look mean, apparently. So I had to trim my mustache a little bit. It looks different now. Blue is special. We're gonna do some more blessings. And I'm gonna declog my rig because my rig is gonna clog up on me doing too many blessings. That was hilarious when the little lady robbed him. He's all in that 4th of July getup. That whole movie was hilarious. Have you seen the second one? It's just as dumb. I completely forgot about the second one. And then I rewatched it the other night because I was like, oh my god, there is a second one. Okay, Miss Graves, I got it. You got 2 capsules coming up. My phone just lit up. I forgot I turned my, when I go to bed at night, I turn my notifications off. When I go to bed at night, Can't turn the media volume up. Because I'm on live. I call it feedback. My notifications are up again, though, so let's go get you 2 pulls in the capsule. Ugh. I got packages ready to go out. I'm gonna go check how much shipping's gonna cost. Alright, where is my... Oh, there they are. Sorry, I'm a mess right now. 2 coins. 1 and 2. Alright, no double. Haven't got a double in a while. Miss Graves got the only double that I know of. Alright. Hey, treats for Cushion Blue. They're gonna love that. They love that when they get their treats. Alright. And 2. I want something good. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Blessings! Sweet! Alright, thank you, Miss Graves. Alright, so we're gonna go and give Cushion Blue their treats. Oh, Blue heard. Oh, oh, oh. Did you hear, Blue? Did you hear, Blue? What did Daddy say, huh? Daddy said that somebody got treats. Yeah, he did, huh? Huh, Miss Graves got you treats? Yeah? Okay, well, we're going to set the phone up so that everybody can see. We're going to get you guys treats. Somebody's so excited. Oh, your dream is so excited. Okay. Maybe Cushion's treats as well, because he's going to go crazy if I don't have them ready. Alright. That's a good sit, Blue. Oh, you already sitting. Good sit, Cush. Put those right there, and then we'll do some blessings after Cush and Blue finish their treats. I need to blow my nose while they have their treats because my nose is running from the dabs. All right. You guys are special. Can you say thank you, Pablo? Can you say thank you, Kush? Huh, Kush? No, no words from that. Blue's over there licking her lips. El tigre. Oh, he's about to kitty attack me. This is how he says thank you. He comes give a big hug. Big hug. You like your treats? Buddy? You like your treats? Okay, but I'm just gonna do blessings now. So you gotta get down, okay? Gotta get down. No claws. Gotta get down. Alright. Alright. Time for blessings. If I'm clogging my dab rig. I might have to unclog it and finish doing blessings afterwards. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Couple more. Oof. Might get one more before it clogs. One more before it clogs. Alright, Miss Graves. Hope you have a blessed day at work. I hope you don't get too many a-hole customers. And now it's pretty much clogged. Alright, here we go. I gotta unclog my dab rig now before I can use it again. I wish I could make a video of this and not get in trouble for it on YouTube because it looks so cool when it happens. And it sounds cool too. It's pretty satisfying. Then I get to turn into a dragon for a second there whenever I blow out the smoke because it's insane. But I can't do it on camera because I'll get in trouble. I think there's a big flock of dab on the ceiling now. I just heard it plop out. Oh, that's funny. I heard it plop and it landed somewhere up there. I heard it land. I want to see if I can find it real quick. Let me get a light. I found it like instantly. Okay, watch you guys. This is hilarious. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Okay. So that shot out from the my dab rig and hit the ceiling. Just a nice little ball of wax. I thought it was hilarious. I heard it shoot out, and then I heard it hit the ceiling, and it stuck. And then my seat got it taken by a cat. Is that your seat now, Kush? Really? Are you serious? Yeah, are you serious? Can I sit on you? Huh? Can I sit on you? What if I kitty attack you like you kitty attack me? Huh? You're so special, Kush. You're so special. I can't sit with you right there, bud. I felt like I was interrogating him. Where were you on the night of September 12th? 2026. He doesn't even know yet. Okay, you gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta move. Look, he's so feisty. So feisty. So feisty. So feisty. I got his leg. I got his leg. You gotta move. Come on. You gotta move. Hey. Yeah, I touched you. You don't like that I touched you? We'll move. Alright, move. Come on. Not in another spot. Get on. Come on, I want to sit. I'm going to push you. I'm going to put you. You're going to push yourself. I pushed you a little bit, but you're pushing yourself the rest of the way. I'm pushing you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me sit. Quit being a bad boy. Okay, good. Come on. Come on. Don't kick me out the way. Time to move. Time to move. Time to move. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to pick you up. I will. You're going to kick yourself off. I pick you up. I'll put you down. All right. Claimed my seat back, you guys. I claimed my seat back. Had to fight the kitty for it, but I claimed. I got it. He's so ferocious. We're gonna get some water. Kush wishes he was ferocious. He tries to be, but he's not real that bad. His bite is not really that hard, but his claws, he's got some little claws there. He can break the skin a little bit sometimes. I have to keep him in check. Because he likes to use them. Welcome in, Sammy. Kush is a bad boy sometimes. He got me earlier on one of my fingers. I forget where it is. Might be this one. He caught me like right on the cuticle with his claw. He was like, and I was like, "Hey, bud, I was just petting you. You getting feisty there." Alright, cool. We're getting some charge. Flies. I hate the flies. He likes the rabbit kick with his back paws. But only, like, it's the funniest thing in the world. I'll get his belly, and I'll be petting his belly, and he loves it for a little while. And then he gets, like, he's done. He doesn't want his belly pet anymore, so he start rabbit kicking. he accepts it for like 20, 30 seconds, and then he's like, no, I'm done with the belly pets. That's enough. But he loves to cuddle. He's a cuddle kitty. With me. With his sister? Mm, they sometimes cuddle. Sometimes I think he's just sizing her up to see if he can get a good chomp. uh, the animals I deal with. No good word yet. I'm still waiting on parts to come in to fix my car. I'm bored doing dabs. Keep checking on Amazon to see if it says delivered or not yet. I haven't heard nothing. But that UPS guy, he's stealthy. He likes to not be heard when he comes in sometimes, I think. He just swoops in, drops it off, and leaves. We might go play 60 cents on Pulse and see. Nope, not delivered yet. Okay. Because I got 60 cents free play on Pulse. Not a lot, but it's something. I gotta plug my phone in though. It's gone. Tired of blessings? Wait, what are you talking about? Who's tired of blessings? Makes me want to go back and see what I said. I know I didn't say I was tired of doing blessings. No, I think I was tired of something else. Waiting on parts maybe or something. I know I was talking about messing with Kush. I said I was bored and doing blessings. I don't know, Vegas Jen. Welcome in. Um, huh. I don't remember saying I was tired of doing blessings. I thought I said I was bored and doing blessings. Oh. I don't know though. I got 60 cents on Pulse. They gave me 60 cents free play. So we're gonna see if we can get a win on there. I don't know why I'd be tired of doing blessings if I just clean my dab rig out to do a blessing. Alright, let's see. They got some new games. I don't have money to bet on anything, so I want to see what they got. This might be like 10 cents or something. Oh, there's 1 10 cents. Wild Gold Mine. Alright, there's only one that's 10 cents, so we're going to play Wild Gold Mine on Pulse. I'll turn the camera on, but we're going to do it blessings. That's what I thought I said, that I was bored doing dabs. I don't remember saying I was tired of doing blessings. That's throwing me for a loop. Like, I just cleaned my dab rig out to do another dab. I showed off the dab on the ceiling from blowing it out, going, and it blew a bucket of dab out. I was waiting on my dab rig to cool down. So I don't think I'm tired of doing blessings. I might have misspoke. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think you interpreted the way I said it wrong, maybe. I'm bored, so I'm doing dabs. Waiting on car parts to come in to fix my car. I'm not bored of doing dabs. Or maybe I said it in a weird way. I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is blessings be to you and to me. I'd like to see it because I don't remember saying I was tired of doing blessings. I remember saying that I was bored and doing dabs. I'm not bored of doing dabs. I'm bored, so I'm doing dabs. That's what I meant by what I said when I said I was bored, so I'm doing dabs. Yeah, like, I'm not bored with the dabs. I enjoy the dabs. The dabs enjoy me. Welcome in, Junebug. I'm definitely not tired of doing blessings. I've been doing blessings now for 17 years? 18 years? I've never gotten tired of doing blessings. Alright, we're going to do one more. And then we're going to play 60 cents on this new 10-cent game and see if we can get a win. And if we get enough to bet 20 cents or more, then we're going to go to the Tiki Baka Boom Boom and see if we can get the bonus to go off. Because he still hasn't gone off. Blessings be to you and to me. Alright. We're going to turn the camera around. And see if we can get a win on this 10-cent a spin game. Because we only got 60 cents. 62 cents, as a matter of fact. I had 2 cents left over from yesterday. But, we got 60 cents. That's 6 spins at 10 cents a spin. And we're going to hope we can get ourselves a big win. Oh, that'd be cool if that was like wild and I've been all across. It was not. What was that? Threw a wild down. It didn't help anything. 2 more spins. And last spin. And we got nothing. Alright, it is what it is. Sometimes you win on 60 cents, sometimes you don't. It's not every day you win on the free play. Most days you don't. Welcome in, Brian. I wish, Junebug. The last time that I did that was a couple years ago. When I was able to pay my rent by hitting big off a free play. Ugh. We did not win, unfortunately. I sometimes win, Junebug. We won $200 just the other day on $5. But then we lost $40 a couple days ago. 20 each. Didn't win nothing. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But we hit a brother Adam sent $5 because I guess that the profile pic that he had was his dog, or I didn't guess that it was his dog. I guessed it was a dog, and he's like, "All right, well, I'm sending $5 for you to play." So since he sent $5, I played, and we ended up hitting a little bit of a bonus, and I got up to like $50 or something. And I started joking. I was like, ah ha ha, look at that. We got a lot of money. And then I went to the Tiki Baka Boom Boom game and bet up to 60 cents. And we ended up hitting $200 on that game. It was like, I don't remember how much times. It was like over 400 times. But we didn't reset the stars. It just didn't go. We ended up getting that many things in a bonus. It was nice. It was nice. We cashed out $200, and we still had money to play on the machine. It was nice. But he hasn't gone off since then. We haven't won big on that game. We won $20 yesterday for Brother Mike, and that was about it. We got a little bonus finally after days of not getting a bonus, and then it was only $20, and then we played that down to nothing. We tried though. We tried. We had fun doing it. Like it was a lot of fun. We played for a while on the $15 that Brother Mike sent. So in that attestment, we cashed out at zero. We didn't cash out because we got zero. But the fact that we played for like almost an hour and a half on $15 was insane. So sometimes you get a lot of fun playing. You get to, you don't necessarily win, but you play for a while, and it is kind of fun playing. You have the ups and your downs. You get a couple bonuses. Sometimes you get people that buy a $5 package, they win enough to buy a bonus, win enough to buy another bonus, buy a bonus, win enough to win to buy another bonus. And we play bonus after bonus on a $5 package. And then they end up buying $7.50 bonuses. So it's I don't know, you gotta, if you think about it one way, yeah, we lost $5. But if you think about it the other way, we had entertainment, we had fun. We had ups and downs. We got to play several big bonuses. Or not necessarily big, but, several bonuses bigger than our means of playing, if you will, on one $5 package. So, it depends on how you look at it. It's all gambling. Sometimes you win big, sometimes you win nothing. Oh, it was definitely fun, Sammy. It was definitely fun. We had fun yesterday. We played for, like I said, like an hour, hour and a half on that $15. So it's all in how you look at it. Sure, we may have lost $15, but we had an hour and a half worth of entertainment. So how, it's not like it's a lose-lose scenario, I guess, if you will. We lost $15, but we won an hour and a half of entertainment and fun. We had our ups, we had our downs. We got to keep going. We got to the end and hit again. It's gambling. It's never gonna be always winning. And if it is, enjoy it while it is, because I don't see I don't see very many people that can gamble and always win. Like even the big channels like Vegas Matt, Vegas Low Roller, all those bigger channels, a lot of times they lose a lot. They don't always win. When they win big because they can afford to bet big. When we play, sometimes we play and we don't bet so big. I don't bet $50 a bet, I can't afford that. I wish I could afford something like that. How awesome that would be if we were at the casino betting $50 a spin. That would be sweet. Because that'd mean I'd have money to bet $50 a spin. I bet 10 cents. I bet 10 cents a spin, 20 cents a spin. And if we hit big, I bet up a little bit. Right? I bet small and I lose small. It is what it is, I might not win huge, but at least when I win, it's a win. I know there's big channels out there that they bet huge. I wish I could bet those bets. They're massive. Like Vegas Matt, I've watched him all the time buying bonuses of $750. A bonus. I'm like, what? That's more than I make in a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's insane. That's way beyond my means of betting. I wish I could afford to bet like that. That's insane. I wish I had their pocket change. Yeah, no, they do $50 bets. Every spin, every time they hit the reel and it spins, it's $50. Sometimes it's way more than that. Sometimes it's 150, 125, 200. You know, like they make side bets on top of bets. Those guys have so much money, it's insane. All right, it's not even funny. They get I saw a podcast where Vegas Matt was talking about it, that in merchandise sales he makes more than he loses in the casino. So it must be nice, you know, to be able to afford to go to the casino to lose thousands of dollars a day and not even worry about it because your merch sales will cover it. But they're rounding the corner to 1 million subscribers, so I mean that's why they got fans out the wazoo. I'm stuck at 1,800. I can't even get 1,800. I'm at 1,798. You know, like nobody wants to subscribe to my channel. It's I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing the right things. I don't know what it is. I try being interactive. I try being fun. I try having giveaways. I try, having fun games, things to do. I go places. I gamble. I do all different kinds of stuff because I don't know what people seem to like. Everybody likes the gambling and stuff like that, but I can't afford to gamble all the time because I'm not Vegas Matt. I'm not rich. I play the penny slots here at home on my phone because that's what I can afford. I can't even afford to drive 2 hours to the casino. I live quite a ways away from the casinos. Yeah, Paolo, if I had $500 to waste, I would do it. Because if you hit, you hit. But I don't have no $500 to waste like that because that's 10 spins. There's a good chance you're not gonna hit anything in 10 spins. There's a chance you might. Depends on how loose the slot is you're playing. Um, I know, like on Pulse, I've seen it go multiple ways. I've seen it hit within 2 spins on a game. Like I'll get into a game and I'll have like 60 cents free play or something, and first or second spin it'll hit, and I'll get a $5 win or something, and be able to play for a little while. I know it's not a lot, but it's for somebody who's betting 60 cents, to play 2 spins of 20 cents or 3 spins of 20 cents. It's nice to be able to bet a little more and play a little while. So I've seen it hit within 2 or 3 spins, but I've also seen it take $20, $30 and not hit anything. And that's like 200 spins of nothing, not a penny back. So it's I don't know, like betting that kind of like that kind of money per spin is hard for me. If I had the money to lose and not worry about it, I'd love to bet that kind of stuff. But that is really out there betting $50 a spin. That is actually like insane, unless you're a millionaire, and can afford it. Vegas Matt's a millionaire and can afford it. Right, Paolo? Right? I bet big with the gold coins, the free stuff, and I rarely win big. I rarely hit big. A lot of times I go broke with the free coins, and then I'm sitting there going like, well, that wasn't fun. Sometimes, again, it's gambling. Sometimes I hit, sometimes within the first couple spins. I've seen it hit back to back bonuses where you hit a bonus and then you get out of the bonus and the very next spin is another bonus, and that's like profit. I've also seen it where it threw us the grand. Like we bought the bonus for $7.50 and it gave us 100 right off the bat. It was like, here you go. And we got excited. I know I got excited. You were there, Paolo. I remember you were excited about it too. It was awesome. We got the grand, and it threw us a couple extra stuff in there, you know. It was a lot of fun. You never know. You never know. I'm not telling people to spend their money in gambling. If you have it to spare and you can afford to lose it, have fun. Don't spend your money in gambling if you can't afford to lose it. Yeah, it's very rare, but I've seen it happen a couple times, bonus after bonus. I like the games where you can get bonuses in the bonus. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Because you'll be in the bonus and you'll get a bonus. You'll be like, oh, I'm in the bonus. And you forget that you're in the bonus when you get out of the bonus. You're like, oh, I'm still in the bonus. Those are fun. Those are fun. But yeah, no, like if you can't afford to lose the money and not care about it, it doesn't affect you, it's not going to hurt your life, then don't gamble with it. That's gambling 101. Any gambler will tell you that you should not gamble with money you can't afford to lose. Now, there are people out there that are addicted and they will spend every last penny. I feel for those people. Like I like to gamble. It's fun, you know, but I can go without it. I don't have to be on my phone gambling 24/7. I don't spend every last penny that I got gambling. We play Duckopoly. We get to scratch tickets. You know, I used to gamble every single day. We'd have tickets in here, you know. We have people sending money for me to go buy tickets to play on the channel. And that's cool, you know, whenever somebody sends money to play. But yeah, like you're right, it always hurts when you lose. Even when it's not my money. If somebody else is playing and I'm playing for them and I lose, I feel even worse because it's not my money. But it gets expensive to gamble because it's you don't know. You don't know where the winners are gonna be. If you knew where the wins were gonna be, it wouldn't be gambling. I wish. I say this all the time. I wish I knew where the wins were. If I knew which tickets were gonna hit on what numbers, and only those numbers, I'd only play those specific numbers. Now I got a ton of numbers that I like. Do they always hit? Hell no. Rarely do my numbers hit. I like number three. I barely ever hit on three. Only one time did I hit on the number three that I can remember, and it was a good win. It was a $500 win. Once. I rarely hit on my three. Oh, look, they're gonna cuddle. Hold on. Blue wants to cuddle with her brother. He only cuddles sometimes. Sometimes he gets clawsy. Right, Paolo? I don't know. I don't know the guy we're talking about. You know, I don't know. Buys tons of tickets all the time. Craziness. It's craziness. No, you really do go crazy sometimes, brother. Yeah, Brian. No, it's super sad. Again, I follow the code. I don't gamble money that I can't afford to lose. I don't like if I got bills that need to be paid. My bills come first. I have animals that need to be fed. Myself needs to be fed. We come first before the gambling. You know, like gambling happens whenever there's money to be spared. I do work a full-time job. There was a time when I had my channel, like on my channel, that I didn't have a full-time job, and that was hard. Yes, you're right. It is time for some blessings. I'm gonna do blessings. We haven't done blessings in a little while. It was very hard when I was not working. I have a full-time job now. My money goes to bills, food, rent, because I do pay rent. And then if I have money left over for gambling afterwards, that's what I do. Knows YouTube sending me a notification that my video is finally deemed suitable for all advertisers. I get like marks on my videos all the time. Nice, Greg, Sammy. 500 on the $3 ticket is an amazing hit. The most I've ever hit is 500 on the $10 ticket. I've hit 200 on a $5 ticket and 150 on a $20 ticket. Ain't that some crap? I've hit 500 for Brother Paolo on a $20 ticket before. That was cool. But no, definitely don't gamble beyond your means with what you can't lose. Blessings be to you and to me. Stop whining at your brother. If he wants to cuddle, he'll cuddle. He doesn't want to cuddle right now. Blue Dream's such a prissy. She's a princess, and well, now she's licking his ears. She's trying to clean his ears. They're special. Nice, Paolo. Nice, Sammy. Yeah, no, I've never hit like that. Not that big on a three. My biggest win on a $3 ticket has been $30. I want to say we played the crossword, and we got like 7 words or something match on a $3 ticket. And it was like $34 or something. I think that was our biggest win on a $3 ticket so far. I've gotten $100 on a $1 ticket. I've done that a couple times. I've gotten $100 on the $2 ticket before. Done that a couple times. Lots of hundos on $5 tickets and $10 tickets and $20 tickets too. 6 years ago, tickets were better. I agree. I agree. They were so much better when I was. They used to have like Willy Wonka tickets and stuff like that out here in Colorado. They were way more fun to play. Blame COVID. COVID effed all the tickets up. We'll blame it all on COVID, like everybody else. That's crazy, Dustin. That's cool. That's some weird totals. They got some weird uh amounts in Kansas too. When I went play out with Miss Graves over there the other day, when we did Duckopoly, they had some weird prizes totals. No vaccine for the tickets. You need one more like now. I don't blame you. I wish I could get a $500 win now. That'd be sweet. Nice. They let you keep the ticket? That's cool. They don't let us keep the tickets here in Colorado. I mean, they asked me, I think, one time if I wanted to keep the ticket for a $100 winner, and I was like, no, you're supposed to keep the ticket. They always make me keep the tickets whenever I work in the store. Like at my store, they don't give the tickets back. The ticket stays with the little receipt, and it gets stapled to the receipt when they print out the winning receipt, and that gets sent to the lottery. I don't know. Blue, don't whine at your brother. You're so special. I know. In Texas, they can keep the tickets if they want, because AR Platinum has his tickets hanging up on the wall or something at the store where he won the big wins. And if you go over there and ask nicely, like he'll autograph one for you, and you can get one of his autographed winning tickets. Can't be cashed in once it's cashed once it's a piece of paper. It means nothing anymore. Huh? They destroy all the tickets up to $160, 150. I mean, I understand why they would destroy the ticket, so that nobody can go and try to cash it in somewhere else and say, "Hey, I didn't cash this in somewhere." But once it's scanned one time and cashed, scanned anywhere else, it says this ticket's already been cashed. Ask them to rip off the code on the ticket. Yeah, like even the losing tickets. Once you scan the losing ticket into your app, it tells you it's already been scanned. Like if I try to scan somebody else's losing ticket and they already scanned it, it'll tell me it's already been scanned. There's no well, the tickets here are useless once you scan them once. So I don't understand how people can get away with trying to fraud the lottery. I saw something the other day. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw something about two guys got arrested for trying to fraud the lottery by gluing winning numbers onto another ticket. Welcome in, Screamy69. Hope you're having a blessed day. Yeah, no, like I couldn't go without blessings. You know what I'm saying? Like I do so many blessings every day, and I definitely couldn't go without doing blessings. I don't like days when I don't do blessings. Ugh, it's not fun. Right? Previously paid. Yeah, yeah. Once you scan it once, it says previously paid. So it's you can't. It's hard to fraud the lottery. They're very. on to people trying to fraud the lottery. You know, like they're very cautious. They like making money, not giving away money. They don't like paying out tickets more than once. That's for damn sure. But I saw the other day, I saw something about the two guys trying to fraud the lottery by gluing winning numbers onto a non-winning ticket and somehow trying to get paid. Like, how does that even work? It's not gonna say it's a winning ticket. But that sounded so stupid to me when I saw that on online. I was like, how would you even think that was gonna work? You glued winning numbers onto a losing ticket. It's still gonna scan in saying it's a losing ticket. You think the lottery person's not gonna look and see that you cut out numbers and glued them onto the freaking ticket? That was the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen. Like, how would that even possibly, in a million years, work? Here they done it? That's funny, Paolo. Well, these two guys got caught instantly because obviously the ticket's still going to scan in as, a losing ticket. And they went to jail for trying to fraud the lottery. Yeah, the barcodes don't lie. Oh, there's shops without scanners there? Oh, that would suck. Yeah, no, we don't have shops without scanners here. Every shop that sells lottery has a scanner. You can't get your money if you can't scan the ticket without mailing it into the lottery. And if you mail a glued together ticket into the lottery, they're definitely not going to pay you out. But yeah, no, we don't have shops without scanners, not here in the States, as far as I know. That's messed up. Oh, that's messed up. So yeah, no, that's effed up. That the poor little shop without the scanner takes a loss because some dope wants to go in there with a freaking fake ticket and they don't know no better. That you should check your tickets better, right, Dustin? Well, no, they would send people after you for trying to defraud the lottery. That's a crime in the states. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident if you try to defraud the lottery in the states, that's a huge crime because the federal government loves the lottery. They make billions off of the freaking lottery. Everybody's beloved Powerball and Mega Millions and all that crap. You know they're making billions off of taxes. Because you're paying taxes if you hit so much. The lottery's paying taxes on all that shit. Like they do not take kindly to people that try to defraud the lottery. That's a big no-no in the states, as far as I know. I feel like the lottery's just the mob, you know. The mods want to handle that one, or should I handle it? There you go. Thank you, Dustin. Oh, that's the first time we've had a troll in I don't know how long. Yeah. 37%. 37% federal taxes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The federal government loves the lottery. They don't want the lottery to be messed with. I don't know, Paolo. I don't know. Right, Dustin? Hey, they played the game. They just lost. You know, it is what it is. There in Colorado, there are scanners at every single place that sells lottery. You can't sell lottery without a scanner. Like you don't get the tickets without a way to scan them. Most places are kiosks. You have to scan your ID to prove that you're old enough to get the tickets, and then you can put money into the machine to pay cash only and get your tickets. But you have to scan the barcode if you get a winning ticket at the machine to redeem it, or the person they can redeem it at the counter, but they still have a lottery like machine scanner. We have a special machine at work for scanning lottery tickets and stuff. What's funny, I might be able to make a short video about the process of scanning tickets in. Because I work at a truck stop, and we have the machines and everything. We have the kiosk. It's out of order right now. Our kiosk went down yesterday. But I might be able to make a short video of redeeming a lottery ticket and how it's done. I'll ask my boss about it, see if it's okay if I make a video. And I'll show off the lottery machine, how we scan the here you got to be over age of 18 to play lottery. Or it might even be 21 now. I don't know. It might even be 21 now to play the lottery. But I'll ask my boss about it and see what she says about me making a video of cashing in a scratch ticket. Like when I get a winning ticket, I'll bring a winning ticket in and be like, hey, can I cash this in? It used to be 18 and over, Dustin, but I think they switched it to like 21 and over when they did cigarettes and crap. Because cigarettes used to be 18. I remember when I was a kid, cigarettes was 18 and older. You could buy cigarettes at 18 years old. But now, no, you got to be 21 to buy cigarettes in Colorado. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm not for cigarettes. I don't smoke them myself personally. But I don't know what's going on with the whole age changing thing, because it's 21 and over for marijuana, 21 and over for cigarettes, 21 and over for alcohol. You got a ticket in the car? Oh no. Oh wait, a scratch ticket. My brain thought you meant you got like a pulled over from a cop ticket. But no, in Colorado, I'm pretty sure. Tell her that it's advertising the place. Right? Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for shooting video. I'm pretty sure she'll let me shoot a video. No, not that ticket. You're a good driver. So many times they ask older people to buy. Yeah, there was a time where we used to ask older people to buy us alcohol and stuff. Unless you were like me with a full beard and you just walk in and buy it for yourself. I remember I was 17 years old.
Like I had a full beard, except it parted right here. Like I had a part. Luckily, at the time, that was like a thing. People were shaving their beards to look like that, because it was just it would come down to there and they would shave it, and people were shaving that middle section. So I fit in somehow. I don't know how I fit in, but I fit in. And I would just walk into the liquor store and I'd buy liquor and I'd walk out. And I wouldn't care. They didn't ID me, and I it was insane back in the day. Times were a lot lax, a lot more lax back then than they are now. I I can't tell you how many times I walked into the liquor store at 17 years old to buy alcohol so I can go get drunk with friends. Everybody at the party would be like, they'd be like, "Oh no, we don't have nobody here old enough to get alcohol. We want alcohol." I'd be like, "You got money? I don't steal alcohol, but I can go buy some alcohol." Like, "You're not old enough. So just give me the money and watch." They give me the money. I'd walk in. I'd buy a couple fifths of whatever they wanted, or a couple cases of beer, whatever whatever they gave me enough money for. I'd buy it all and I'd walk out. When you got confidence, it goes a long way. It goes a long way when you got the confidence to do it. I looked like an adult. I acted like an adult. I got treated like an adult. Cigarettes weren't 35 cents a pack. They were like $2 a pack whenever I started smoking. I was like 17. Cigarettes were like $2 a pack. For Marlboro Reds, 100s. That was the cowboy killers. And then when I quit smoking, I was about 23, 24, 25 maybe. 24. I was about 24 when I quit smoking. So I smoked for 7 years, 8 years maybe. It was hard to quit. It was hard to quit, but I was like, I didn't want it anymore after riding a bicycle. I got sick of it. Must be nice, Sammy. Gas was 95 cents a gallon whenever I was 16. I started driving. It was 95 cents a gallon. Funny story. I used to have a little scooter, okay, a little moped scooter. It was red, and I'd take it and I'd cruise around Houston, Texas on it. Okay, I had it when I went to college, and I would cruise around Houston, Texas, and I would go to a gas. It would get 70 miles to the gallon, like roughly about 65, 70 miles to the gallon. I would get to the gas station. I'd walk in and be like, "Yo, let me get 50 cents on pump whatever." And the guy would laugh at me, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fill up with that 50 cents." And I would go outside and I'd fill up with 50 cents. It was like $1.15, I think, when I went to college at 17 in Houston, Texas for gas. It was like $1.15, $1.20 or something. And for 50 cents, I would fill up because I would never use the whole tank. I would always have like half a tank of gas. I never like to go to empty, so I'd go in there and fill up with like 50 cents. And I'd ride around Houston. I was crazy looking big old dude on a little bitty moped. I didn't care. I didn't care. I bet, Paolo. I bet. I remember when I went to Amsterdam and I had my money exchanged from American to euros. The exchange rate gave me from It was quite funny actually. It was like $3,000 American dollars turned into like 1,700 like euros. And I was like, "What?" I appreciate the subscribe, Scream Me 69. Hope you have a blessed night. I know what you're talking about, brother Paolo. I'm really big into currency. I've looked into the shield, the escudo, if you will. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm probably mispronouncing it like horribly. But I looked into your currency whenever you started following my channel way back when, like I was like, "Oh, Portugal, that's pretty cool." And then I googled what Portuguese money was, and I was like, "That's freaking cool looking. Your money looks pretty cool. Your old money, not the euros. I mean, well, the euro looks cool too, but it's not as cool as your old money looked." Suzuki 50? Hell yeah. There mopeds were fun. Mopeds were fun. I was a big dude. I was like 270 pounds riding around on this little moped. Like it was a tiny little moped. But he got me wherever I wanted to go for super cheap. Like I can go anywhere in Houston, Texas for $1. Just saying. Just saying. Right? Right, Sammy? I had a ton of fun with my moped. I used to go to a friend's house and like he would freaking ride it too, and he was a bigger guy like me. So we look like I got to get the perspective of seeing how the bigger dude looked on the moped going around. So it was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed a lot when I saw him going around at 40 miles an hour on this little moped. It was a lot of fun to watch. Getting to see somebody else like my size doing it too, that was pretty funny. I used to be very outgoing whenever I was a teenager. Like I talked to everybody, anybody. I'd make friends with people. The guy I'm talking about, I made friends with him. I stayed at a hotel, and it was a La Quinta Inn. I'll never forget it. It was a La Quinta Inn, and he was the manager of the La Quinta Inn at the time. And I told him that I was going to be coming up here to go to college. I was going to be going to Houston, Texas to go to college, and we ended up hanging out when I went back to get an apartment and everything, to be an actual college student. I went back to the La Quinta and I found him, and like we started hanging out, and it was a lot of fun. We went to barbecues and stuff like that, and it was nice having a friend that I made prior to being in Houston while living in Houston. And then I made tons of friends while living in Houston. I mean, I made tons of friends. Where are they all at now? 20 years ago? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They are all living their lives, doing their thing. I have no clue. I lost contact with them 20 years ago when I left Houston, Texas. Unfortunately, like none of them really kept in touch. I tried to keep in touch with Julian, the guy that I'm talking about, the manager of the La Quinta, but he had his own family and they were doing their own thing. He ended up going to get a job somewhere else, so he didn't work for La Quinta anymore, and he moved away. It was kind of a sad time. He left with his family, and I went and did my thing. Went back to Louisiana, started my own life. No worries, Sammy. Hope you have a blessed night. Hooked on phones, yeah. It used to be hooked on phonics. Now it's hooked on phones. Oh yeah, blessed day. It's still the daytime, right? Yeah.
Keep wanting to check for my package.
I'm not gonna be live for that much longer. We've been live for an hour and 30 minutes.
Nope, still not here, unfortunately. I'm hoping it gets here soon so that I can go fix my car and not have it misfire anymore. Welcome in, Moo. Welcome in, Sis Tanzanine Love. Alright, we're gonna do blessing since Moo and Tanzan showed up. Blessings be to you and to me. I'm gonna get a drink of water. There's a sleeping kitty in my chair. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I love that it's cool enough outside that I don't have to have the air conditioner or fans on. Like, it's comfortable in here right now. I feel that, Tanzan. No worries. It's always anytime that I go live, it's always like 8 hours later for you guys. So I'm just shocked that you guys show up because y'all are always. It's always like dinner time for you. You know, for you, you got kids. You got 2 kids to deal with right now, and a third one coming. But you're dealing with kids and dinner time, so I appreciate you being here anyway. What, Blue? What? You're special. I've got a weird doggy. "4:30 in the morning for you." Yeah, that's craziness. That is craziness, Tanzan. You know what I'm doing at 4:30 in the morning? If I'm awake, I'm smoking my ass off to try to get back to bed. Oh, did you get your Mario? Huh? Huh, Blue? Did you get your Mario? You're a special puppy. I'm sorry that Ivan's kicking you. Brian says he's still in the bushes. Blue Dream's playing with her Mario. Don't throw it down because I said something about it. Oh, yeah? Do you want me to throw it? That's what's going on here. It's her Mario.